So I can get everything set up and good going. Let's see. Oh, welcome everybody. So as you guys know, last time we started working on the interior of this boat, I've done a little bit more work, kind of off camera, getting this interior settled in here. Got it finally sitting where it should, you know, in relationship with the front window and stuff with that dash. So we're getting there a little slowly. But I think we'll try to figure out the seats and get marks for those. I got a little mark back here for getting the door cards and stuff exactly where they should be. But I think we'll finish cleaning up these seats. See if we can get them actually in the vehicle. We got a couple people out there watching. Welcome everyone. So just gonna clean these seats up. Frank, you do exist in this world. Frank, you get my message I sent you today? Dado internet. Sounds good. Hopefully get some of my regulars on. I've got some exciting news for them. Find the back to this seat. Who's all out there watching? You guys, feel free to comment. Let me know who's out there watching. What you guys are working on if you are. Oh, let's get that thing turned off. Oh, where are you? Oh, we got 6 people watching now. You and your stupid potato internet. So I just glued the back half of that seat on. While that's drying, I kind of was a retard when it came to this kit of the boat, at least. I didn't realize it actually has prop shaft and the propeller. But there's only one problem. Where it mounts, usually here, and that's not going to work because I slammed that boat trailer so low. I've got to move it back, but when I move it back, it still sits down too far. Let's move this up a little bit. So we're going to have to trim this down and get it so it fits like it should. We can take a look here. So you can see that prop shaft and everything is sitting right on the ground, and it's picking the back end of that boat up. So we'll have to fix that and remedy it. I think all we're going to end up doing is just sanding this bracket down until we clear perfectly. Try not to lose that propeller. I'll let you guys know there's not going to be a video probably next week. Monday I've got to go out of town for work. I'm not quite sure how long I'm actually going to be. I'm going to try to get a video out, but there'll be no promises. Let's see if that's going to be low enough here. This is kind of why I have. We're really close. Have the trailer mounted up. It looks like I'm just going to end up having to chop a big chunk of this off. Sand my fingers off. All right. Let's see. Come on, get in there. That actually clears. Oh, there we go. Get it down here. We got just enough clearance. Now, taking regards, the trailer's sitting on the ground, so when it actually gets air into the airbags, that prop and stuff won't be sitting on the ground. Speaking of my prop, let's move that. Alright, so we know it clears. The dash can fall out. Now we need to extend the drive. Let's see if I have something that will just slip over this. So it looks like we can just take a piece of this tubing, have that slide right in there. We can find out how long we need to be and get this all worked out. So we'll cut it a little long. Take a look here. So it looks like we can sand that groove out a little bit more. That's not good. Let's fix that real quick. Can't believe I didn't notice I was sitting on those. Sorry guys, just give me a second here. Get this reattached and sitting where it should. We'll let those dry and move back to the seat, I guess. So I think one of the issues I noticed in this boat with using these seats, see if we can get the right angle here, so they don't quite, what your armrest would be, get right in the way of those seats. The other option, or one of the options, is we can just kind of slide those in there, but then that looks kind of funny, so I think we're going to end up having to cut those off, the door panels, for the front and the rear seats. The first thing I need to do is transfer this measurement across. So hopefully these door panels are, those door handles are solid. Let's throw these back in here. Well, there we go. Not too shabby. I think we'll be all right. Ah, there we go. That looks a little better. Pretty happy with that. Do a little sanding to get those armrests back out. Oh, look at that. Look who decides to show up late. Welding part-time. Part-time, did you get to go to NLL East? Or you're up in Canada, if I remember right. Yeah, I'd love to go to one. I know Vision got to go, and watching videos on it today, and it looked like a pretty epic show this year. The problem is what, they're held in New York? At least that one is. No lazy eye modeler, he did 3 or 4 videos of it. I was watching those today. He comes around to the GSL show. Really nice guy. Alright, so there's our prop shaft. There's our prop. Don't knock everything over. It looks like we cleared the boat. Oh, let's see where's the kid. Thought it had. Looking at the notes. Kit. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. I think. I think we can go something like this. Use a nice little Cadillac part. Kind of clean the bottom of this boat up a little. I think we could probably glue that on. I'll sand that down just a little bit more in there. I was hoping I could get John to show up in one of these lives. I've got some news for most of my regular guys, but if they don't show up, they don't get to know it. They'll see it if they watch the live feed after. There's Scale Factory. Welcome, Scale Factory. Oh, that's a lot better. So let's kind of sand the bottom of this. Get the chrome gone. Maybe. Still too early. I won't show you guys quite yet what I've got. Scale Factory, how things going for you? Anything new and exciting in your model world? Twisted. All the way from the UK, right? Not too bad memory. Let's see. Scale Factory, do you go to NLL? Happy for... Got your air compressor back. That's always a good thing. You can get back to painting. So again, Scale Factory, do you get to go to NNL? Parts are falling. Door panels, get out of there. Oh, what do you two got going on asking for emails? I'm kidding, I don't care. Okay, so now we have prop shaft. Oh, what did I do with it now? Now we need some way to turn this thing. Somehow, some way. I'll have to build a bracket here. a second to mark a center line on this boat. Oh. Oh, you're all good. Now, I asked if you got to go to the NNL show. What was it, last weekend? Factory. Alright, we got a center mark. Throw this back on here. So we can figure out. Sadly, no. I don't feel too sad because I don't think any of us did either. Unless Sniper freaking flew all the way there from the UK. But I highly doubt that. Right. That's what we're all about. Subs for everybody. I think I'm gonna try for next year. Here, let's get you down here where you can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Trying to get the right height up and down for that prop so I can make a bracket in the right place. We're gonna go right there. What time are we at? 34? 40 after. Well, 40 minutes into this. Give you guys something. Most of you guys will probably be excited about. Some of you not so much. And I need to get a hold of John. He's asked numerous times. I probably gave it away right there. What do I want to use? Square, square, round, square. Down here. That's what that's what I like to see in my chat. People subbing to each other, helping each other out. I think that's kind of what this community's all about. So on another note, what do you guys think about my last video I posted? Good idea, bad idea? What's your opinions? Would it be something you guys would be interested in watching? Got one for good idea. Two? You know, I kind of like how-to videos, but I only see one kind of thing that might hold me back. I can show you guys do what I'm doing here. Just trying to get this lined up. I agree with all of you, but the only thing that kind of irks me is, you know, you spend quite a bit of time, as you guys know, with your YouTube channel and stuff like that, and you do all this hard work, and then you see it maybe a couple days later, your exact work of what you've done, and there's no, you know, hey, go check out this guy, or I learned this from this guy, or, you know, anything like that. And I think that's, you know, the only thing that's kind of irking me. I mean, we're a community. We're supposed to be here to, you know, kind of help each other out and keep this hobby going, in my opinion. You know, guys in my guild and stuff, they're kind of older, and I've learned a lot of tricks and stuff from them. I haven't quite shown other people, and, you know, it'd be fun to show them. Let that dry for a second. It'd be fun to show them, you know, these tricks and how-tos and stuff like that, but, you know, if we're not really getting the recognition that we should be getting, then, you know, most of us aren't going to keep it going. That's the only thing that kind of scares me about it. I think otherwise, I think I'll be happy and just do it anyways. You know, GSL that comes here is, I think, in my opinion, one of the bigger shows. There's not a lot of people, but the people that show up and the quality that's out of that show is just ridiculous. And I know some of those same guys that do GSL also do NNL and stuff. So there's some pretty talented people out in this model world. I think we just helped each other out a little bit more. We could keep some of these younger kids, not that I'm saying I'm old, but some of these kids may be more involved and keep them going with it. All right, so we're just about 40 after. In the chat right now is an address. You guys want, for my loyal, you know, you guys that watch this, you guys should know what those are. That sounds good there, Twisted. But you guys know what these are. You've seen me use them. They're just in a different color. For my loyal people that have been here, you know, Twisted, Part-Time, Scale Finishes, or not Scale Finishes, Scale Factory, you guys want a set of... I haven't figured out a price for them yet. But for you guys that, you know, are my loyal viewers, you can have a set of these. It'll be on me. So make sure, you know, there's my email address. Make sure you email me all that stuff. And I'll get a set of these out to you. Just to say, you know, a huge thank you to you guys for, you know, sticking around and all that. Otherwise, you know, if you get asked, send the guys my way. I've still got to figure out a price, stuff like that. They're little plastic pieces, but also, if you guys just want, these ones are 1 inch across, and the others are 3/4. Also, tell me if you just want to set, you know, one of the 1 inch and one of the, you know, 3/4 inch, or what you guys would like in that email. You know, this is just for my loyal customers. Call you customers. But you guys know who you are. I know who you are. Just get me all that info. I'll get them out to you as soon as I can. It'll probably be a week because I've got to go out of town. But just to thank you for sticking around and dealing with my stupidity most days. Are you being so weird? The factory, I've sent stuff to Australia. I've sent models to the UK. You know, this is just saying a thank you to me. You know, so if you want to set, I'm gonna kill my phone here in a minute if it doesn't stay live. But Scout Factory, get me your email and stuff, or your address anyways. I've sent stuff to the UK and all over Australia, so send me an email anyways. It may take a month to get there, but they'll get to you. My phone doesn't behave. I'm going to end the stream now. I'm just kidding. Full throttle. There's another one. Full throttle. I just if you can see, full throttle. Can you see up top where I sent a put an email address there? Okay. What I've done, and you guys know of these, those little squares that I have for my loyal viewers that have been here since kind of day one of my live streams. I'm gonna send those out. So use that email, get me your name, address, and who you are on YouTube and stuff, and I'll get a set out to you. There's two sizes. There's a 1 inch and a 3/4 inch. So let me know what size you want, or if you want one of each. Anyone that watches this live feed after, if you want a set of those, contact me and we can work out a price. I haven't figured out a price yet, so if any of you guys know or talk to John, or I'll try to find him. I can't remember. Let him know too. I know he wanted a set pretty bad. I'm looking for something. Anything. That'll work. I haven't heard anything from him for a while, so. Marky Mark time. Wink. Aw, you can't get any more dead nuts than that. First try. Oh, let's see. Awesome. Thanks, Full Throttle. Give him my email. Tell him to get a hold of me. I don't have a lot of loyal viewers, but seem to tune in every week. But the ones I do, I'd like to keep around and say thank you to you. I think that's a pretty good way. Alright, give me this pin one first. Second while I drill my finger. Let's see if Full Throttle got to go to NNL this year. Question I've been asking everybody. Stop it. Alright, you got that hole drilled. So that will hold that nicely. These are still a little wet. Looks like will be the perfect height there. Oh, let's see if I have any more of that. Yes, I do. I'll make a little bracket. I'll kind of hold that in place. Second here, guys. Let me get this angle marked. Oh, flying parts. That should be that angle. My dogs are going at it. Well, how many of you guys haven't seen the new body for this build? Or have all of you seen it? There she is. So it's still a 50 Oldsmobile, but it's just resin body of the fastback. Oh, let's see. Boink. That'll kind of give you an idea of what we're looking at. Guess we could get it in view here. So it's still the same wheels. It still runs the exact same chassis that we built for the other Oldsmobile. I have to do some slight modifications to it. Not with the frame itself, but actually the floors. Here, you can even go like this. It'll be a little crooked. There we go. Now you can kind of see it. But we've just got to change the floor around a little bit just in the rear. But not too bad. Everything else is going to clear. So we'll be all right there. But I think this is probably going to be the last episode you will see the boat. I think next Sunday we'll get back onto the car, and in the meantime I'll get this trailer and everything all cleaned up and start getting it ready for paint. But I think next time we'll work on the car and see if we can finish the floor. We still got to do engine bay on it, a couple other things. Throw these parts in there so I don't forget about them. But we'll get her together. She's coming along. Hopefully here soon we'll be painting. That will be fun. Nice live feed paint video. But yeah, guys, make sure you get that email sent out to me for you guys that are kind of loyal viewers of my channel. A couple other people, I'll get a hold of them. But just saying a big thank you for sticking around with me and keeping this going. So, but guys, till next time, I think this is goodbye and see you later. So next time, hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy.